back to Pure Lottie. So today I am going to do my everyday natural look that I do when I'm in a rush or I don't have a over-the-top look that I want to do. So I use this when I go to work, if I'm just going to shops or something, or I just want like a neutral look and I don't want to be sitting here for hours trying to accomplish a really nice look. I can do this in about 10-15 minutes when I'm focused and not talking. So I'm just going to keep chatting to you guys whilst we do this one today. So I'm sorry if the video does take a little while. And if you do like this video, please make sure you hit the like button down below and don't forget to subscribe and change the notifications to all so you don't miss any of my future videos. Okay, let's jump in. So first up, I'm just going to put some Pep Star eye cream under my eyes just because I didn't have a very good sleep last night, so eyes aren't looking the best today. So I actually really like this eye cream. It's by Clinique. It's Pep Star eye cream. So I just put a little bit underneath my eyes and then I just rub it in with the ball that's on the end. I have tried this by putting it in the fridge as well, and it honestly is amazing when it's cold. I just always forget to pop it back in the fridge. So then I just rub a little bit of it on my actual eye as well. And then I just do the same thing on the other eye. And then I always just jump in with my Nivea lip balm. This one is in Soft Rose. I just pop this on just whilst I do my makeup just because my lips can tend to be quite dry if I haven't been drinking enough water. Okay, so I'm just going to pop on some eye primer now. So for my eye primer, I do use the MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. So this is the, you can see it's very well loved. It's the closest colour to my natural colour. So I always do this, even if I'm not going to wear any eyeshadow, if I just want to do like a little bit of mascara or something like that, I'll just pop this on my eyes as well. This does really nice just as a eyeshadow. I do bring it up quite high because I just blend my face makeup into it as well. So I tend to put my primer on my eyes with my finger. I do use a brush sometimes, but it just always looks nicer when it's done with my finger. So I'm just going to jump into eyes now. And today I'm going to be using my Tarte High Performance Naturals palette. So let's just like nice neutral browns. There is some shimmers up here. These three. The rest are matte. Okay. And what I actually do when I am not doing a full-on look, I jump in and I actually use a brown eyeshadow powder. So I'll probably jump into this one here and just pop a little bit in my brows, and then I just go over it with a little bit of gel rather than doing the whole brows. You can see that it's not over the top or anything. It looks pretty much natural. I've just filled in a little bit there because I tend to have very blonde hairs right on the bottom there, so you can't actually see them. What I might do is I'm just going to start off with Glass of Rose. So it's this peachy brown type color. It's got a peachy tint to it. So I'm just going to put that all over my lids just to give me a nice natural start. If you can hear any snoring, I apologize. My pooches are behind me, are sleeping on the floor there, and one of them is snoring. Okay, so now I'm jumping into Girls Brunch. That's this color here. So it's a darker brown, but it's got a bit of a shimmer to it. And I'm going to focus that on my outer corner and my crease just to give me a bit of a darker smoky look. As always, I do bring it up a little bit more than my actual crease just because I do have hooded eyes. If anybody wants to know what that means, basically if I went right on my crease like in there, when I open my eyes up fully like this, you wouldn't see any of the eyeshadow. It'd be hidden by my skin that comes out further. My bone comes out further. So most of the time I don't stress about the outer corner how it looks because I just clean that up when I do my foundation and my concealer. I'll just do the same thing on the other eye. Okay. And then I just jump into Cozy Slippers, which is this lighter brown shimmer one there. And I just use my finger for this. I just pop it on my finger. And I just tap it on the rest of my eyelid. I think I'm gonna have to cut my nails down. I just put them on yesterday. First time trying them. They're by Kiss Impress nails. And finding the length of my pointers quite long because it's been a few weeks since I've been able to get my nails done. So they've been quite short for a while now. So for my face, I use my trusty e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Now this is my first one. I'm almost empty on it. I absolutely love this stuff. I don't have any issues with it. My skin is combination, so I think they have just brought out ones for dry skin and oily skin, but I genuinely like this one. I had no issues with it. I know lots of people aren't a fan of it, but that's because they've either got dry or oily skin. And I love the price point on this. Full price at $16, but most of the time you can get Kmart and I think it's Big W as well. You can get them like half price or 20 or 30% off. So I just stock up on my favorite products that I use all the time when it does go on sale. And I tend to place it mainly on here and my T-zone just because that's where I need it the most. I don't necessarily need it to hide my pores. I don't have like the largest pores out there, but I do suffer from hot flushes, and unfortunately my makeup does not stay along my nose and under my eyes if I do not use something to help it. So a combination of all these products helps my makeup stay there all day, even through my hot flashes. So now I'm just going to jump into my Ride or Die foundation. It's L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24-hour matte mattifying infallible foundation in vanilla. So this is my third tube of this I'm going through. I absolutely love this. Sorry for that, my husband just called me, he's at work today. So what I was saying was I have gone through plenty of these tubes of foundation, and I love it for every single look. So I can use it today where I'll only be doing this one coat. Otherwise I can put more on, and it gives me way more coverage. So it can be like a full coverage, or it can just give me the little bit of coverage I need. So you'll find if I'm gonna do makeup, I tend to always wear foundation, and that is because my hot flushes I get really red. So this covers my redness, and that's purely the only reason why I would do foundation for a look like today. Prior to my meds and my hot flushes, I didn't always wear foundation. I could get away with it, but now I get quite embarrassed because my cheeks and under my eyes and my nose gets quite red, and I can't just go telling random people on the street that I suffer from hot flushes. So that's why I tend to wear foundation, at least one layer of it, so that it covers that, and then I don't have to explain why I am so red, because otherwise it honestly looks like as though I've just like run a marathon or something, and I haven't. I can just be sitting there in aircon, red as a tomato. And it's quite noticeable as well because I am so pale, so that's not fun. Sorry about that. So my video just cut out again. So what I just did was I just popped a tiny bit of my Shape Tape concealer in 12B, which is fair beige. So I just popped a few dots underneath and blended that in with my sponge. So normally I would put it on quite a bit, but I don't have to when I'm just doing like a natural look. So now I'm just going into my Nikkia Joy Cosmetics Velvet Finishing Powder. And I've just tapped some onto my sponge. My sponge is dry, yes, sorry. I forgot to wet it before I did this. So I put the Velvet Finishing Powder all over my face. Again, hot flushes. I just want you to see the difference. This is the side with the powder, this is the side without. I swear this is like, my cheek is like got a filter or something on it. It is amazing. So I have put all my other finishing powders into the drawer, and they'll probably end up in the bin soon, because this is hands down my favorite finishing powder I've ever tried, and it withstands my hot flushes. So I don't use it because of oily skin or anything like that. I use it purely because it withstands my hot flushes, and to find products that withstands that is amazing. We'll just go in this side now. Grab a little bit more for my T-zone. Just wash my hair, so my hair is flying around everywhere today. It doesn't want to stay in place. Alright, so I'm going to jump into bronzer now, and I have just been loving the Hoola Benefit standard bronzer. So now I'm just going to grab some blush. I always put blush on. I love blush. I'll probably go with my favourite today. So my favourite blush is Flower Pots in Warm Hibiscus. So this is from Flower Beauty. And as you can see, it is used quite a bit. Okay, and then I'll just grab some highlighter. Again, my favorite by Flower Beauty. It's this little trio shimmer and strobe highlighting palette. And my favorite one is this bronzy color here. You can see I've used all three of them quite a bit, but this is definitely my favorite because it goes with every look. So I'll just grab a fluffy brush. And just see how stunning that is. Love this one. On my nose, my Cupid's bow, and I always do a tiny bit on my chin as well, and then a tiny bit just on my eye. Okay, so now I'm just going to put some inner corner highlight on. So I'll just jump into Champagne Toast, this color here. I just use my finger, pop it on the inner corner. Beautiful. So that just brightens up my eyes a bit. Next, I'm going to jump into my L'Oreal Paris Paradise primer and mascara. So I feel like as though lashes make or break every single look. So I do try and use my primer if I'm going out, because this primer honestly gives me that length that I wish I had naturally. Alright, so I do have two of the Lash Paradise mascaras. This one is my waterproof one and this one is just the standard one. So if I'm going glam, I'll do the waterproof one so that I can sweat, I can cry, I can do whatever I want and this one won't run. If I'm just doing normal, then I use this one because I don't have the best lashes to start off with. I don't want to be sitting there and trying to get the mascara off if I'm going to be wearing it like all day. And it tends to make my eyes quite red when I try and take any makeup off, even if it's easy makeup. So the less I can touch my eyes, the better, and then they won't be so sensitive. So what has everybody else been doing whilst in lockdown? Pop it in the comments. I've just been doing lots of makeup, lots of DIY projects, organising. I am still working 4 days a week, so that also keeps me busy on those days, but I am not used to having so much time at home. So I've been doing gardening, lots and lots of organising, as I said, lots of makeup, and then my dogs have been getting lots of playtime. Okay, so that's my mascara. So if I do muck up any, which I think I've got a tiny bit there, I'm just gonna let it sit there. I just normally grab a cotton tip and I'll just take it off with that, because then it doesn't make a big mess. Okay, and then to finish off my look, I just jump in and grab my Fenty Beauty Fenty Glow lip gloss. So I am a gloss person over a lipstick or liquid lipstick person. So I like a little bit of shimmer and moisturization in my lips. So this one's a nice brown with a bit of shimmer in it. As I said earlier, I don't tend to keep applying lipstick throughout the day. I will tend to have a lip balm with me and swap to a lip balm once my lipstick has worn off. So this is a good one to have in your bag as well, because it is very moisturizing and nice and glowy with a tiny bit of color, but it also wears off quite evenly, so it doesn't leave a funny look. And you also don't need a lip liner with this, so that is amazing. I love that. Alright, so we'll jump in and do my setting spray. It's another product that I use to help set my face so that throughout my hot flashes I don't have to stress about my makeup moving. So and it's lovely and refreshing as well. I just put my fan on myself to dry that. Okay, and this is my finished look. So very natural. I've just gone with the browns and a little bit of shimmer just because that's me. And as you can see, like my foundation and everything, you can still see all my freckles and stuff. So it looks like my normal skin. So not too much coverage so that it is more of a natural look. So if you liked this video, please make sure you hit the like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe and change the notifications to all so you don't miss any of my future videos. And make sure you comment down below. I'll jump into the comments for an hour or so after I post this, and I'll be replying to you all. As always, thanks for watching, guys. Bye!